I'm Dr. Barry. I'm a consultant psychiatrist working in the field of neuropsychiatry over the last 3 years. I have been working in the company for last 14 years. To achieving CESR or specialist training is not an easy process. You need a cumulative sort of effort. So effort as you as a candidate, which was myself, and then you also need support from your employer to enable you to widen your expertise and experiences, because CESR itself means that you demonstrate that you are a specialist in the field and you have got the exposure in those clinical scenarios that you can independently manage. And I'm really grateful to Cygnet that I had a fantastic support to actually get myself prepared and get myself exposed both at the inpatient clinical setting and also in the community setting, and all the way through. I think they have been phenomenally encouraging and inspiring for me to achieve this at the shortest possible time. There are 19 intended learning objectives that set out the criteria for you to get CESR or your CESR application to be approved. So I want to say in three broad categories. One is that accumulation of information, especially in the domain of clinical expertise. So we are very proud to remain involved in complex patient management, where you have the opportunity to manage a variety of complex psychiatric patients. So you can demonstrate your clinical expertise into those scenarios. Number two, the overall environment at Cygnet also enables you to act as a leader, clinical leader. So that is absolutely a crucial part for you to get your CESR. That involves your participation in the governance process, your participation in service development process, your involvement in teaching, supervising, appraising process. So all those scopes were quite wide open for me, so that I can step into those scenarios quite easily. Number three is your academic achievements. I think, as I said at the beginning, I have been able to also widen my sort of knowledge and skills by going into different specialist courses that would support me. So those are the three main broad categories that I want to highlight. But one of the main striking factor that really strike me, that how Cygnet actually contributed to my CESR application, was that I have been working as a responsible clinician for an inpatient setting for 11 years. So one of the initial feedback from the DMC was that I need to work in a community setting, and I approached my medical director, and he was supportive. I approached my hospital manager, he was supportive, and I could manage my clinical work and also then go out in the community setting and to do the work that was expected of from me from DMC. So I think that can be a key example, that how flexible they are in terms of accommodating the need that was set out by DMC, and Cygnet has supported for me to achieve that.